Have you ever needed to learn English vocabulary fast? Maybe for a test, a trip, or to feel more confident in class? That happened to me last month. And in just 5 days, I learned 50 useful English words, and I remember them even now. No expensive courses, no magic tricks, just a simple planned daily practice and a little creativity. In this video, I'll share how I did it step by step so you can do it too. Let's get started. Part 1. Why I wanted to learn fast. I started a new English class at a local language center. On the first day, the teacher asked us to write a short story. I was excited at first, but when I started writing, I froze. I didn't have enough words. I used good, nice, and happy again and again. My classmates were writing fast. Their stories were full of different words. Mine was short and boring. I felt embarrassed. That night, I made a decision. I will grow my vocabulary. I set a goal 50 new words in 5 days. I didn't know if it was possible, but I promised to try. Part 2. Making a simple plan. First, I took a notebook and created 5 sections, day 1 to day 5. My goal was clear, 10 words per day. I didn't choose random words. I picked words I could actually use. Words I heard in class, words I saw in movies, words from daily life. Each word had its own space in the notebook. I wrote the English word, its meaning in my language, one example sentence, and a small picture. Then I made a rule I must use every word at least 3 times during the day. In speaking, writing, or thinking, but I had to use it. Part 3. Day 1. Feelings and emotions. On day 1, I started with feelings and emotions. These are words we use all the time. Happy, sad, tired, excited, nervous, angry, bored, scared, proud, and shy. I created flashcards for each word. One side had the word and a picture. The other side had the meaning and an example. I also wrote a small paragraph using all 10 words in a story. Example. Today I felt nervous before class, but after I finished my homework, I felt proud. I practiced saying the words aloud 5 times each. That night, I used the words in a message to my friend. She was surprised and said, "Your English sounds better." It made me feel even more excited to continue. Part 4. Day 2, Food and Drinks. On day 2, I picked words about food and drinks. Bread, rice, soup, chicken salad, juice, coffee, milk, apple, and egg. These are easy to remember because we see and eat them every day. I watched a cooking video on YouTube and listened for these words. When I heard one, I paused the video and said the word out loud. Then I tried to describe my breakfast using new vocabulary. This morning, I ate bread and drank orange juice. At the supermarket with my mom, I practiced silently. I see eggs. That's my new word. Repetition and real-life practice made these words stick quickly. Part 5. Day 3. Places in the city. On day 3, I focused on city vocabulary. Bank, hospital, park, library, supermarket, post office, restaurant, school bus station, and police station. I drew a simple map of a town in my notebook. I labeled each place and then imagined walking through the town. I walk from my house to the bank, then I go to the park to read a book. I told this mini story out loud like a tour guide. I also practiced questions. How do I get to the library? It was fun and felt like planning a trip in English. Part 6. Day 4. Action words, verbs. Verbs are the heart of a sentence, so I picked useful ones. Run, jump, open, close, carry, write, draw, listen, read, and talk. This time I practiced with my little brother. We played a game. I said the word and we both acted it out. Jump, we jumped. Draw, we drew on paper. Close, we closed the door. Then we changed roles. He said the word and I did the action. Later I made short sentences. I run every morning. I carry my school bag. This helped me connect the word with a real activity, not just a definition. Part 7. Day 5. Review and memory tricks. I didn't add new words on day 5. Instead, I reviewed everything I had learned. I made a test for myself. First, I looked at the pictures and tried to remember the word. Then I read my old sentences again and tried to change them a little. I feel tired after school I feel excited when I finish all my work. I also created a silly story using 10 random words from the week. The angry egg ran to the library and drank juice. It was crazy, but it made me laugh, and I remembered the words. Part 8. What I learned from this experience. Learning 50 words in 5 days seemed hard at first, but it became easier because I had a plan and stayed consistent. I learned that short daily practice is powerful. I didn't study for hours. I studied for 20-30 minutes each day, but with focus. I also learned to use different tools, speaking, writing, drawing, and even acting. The more I used the words in real situations, the better I remembered them. Now I feel more confident in class. I speak more and write better sentences. My teacher even said your vocabulary is improving a lot. That made me smile. Most of all, I learned this learning can be fun. So that's how I learned 50 English words in just 5 days. No secret tricks, no magic apps. Just a goal, a notebook, and the will to try. If I can do it, so can you. Choose your own list of words. Make a simple plan. Use them in real life. Talk to your friends. Write a little every day. Play with the language. Don't wait for the perfect time. Start small. Start today. And if this story helped or inspired you, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and keep learning English with joy. See you next time.